we've managed to be one of the very first people on the boat. This is amazing.
Hey mate, is that fun?
Shall we, do you want to go and have a look upstairs at the pool?
Max, let's go for a walk around. Yeah, there's so much more to see. Do you want to sit in your pram for a bit?
How does it feel being a gold member, being allowed on the boat early?
Well, I'm not a gold member because you haven't passed my points on.
Oh, just for some reason yours didn't record. Well, at least I got beer. What's the beer selection like?
Pretty ordinary.
But luckily we didn't get a package. Today is Wednesday. Could be playing golf.
Alright, it's my golf day.
Ah.
Are you waving it?
That man waved because he saw.
That man.
That man.
That man.
The slide. That's the North Star. Look behind you. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Look.
Oh wow.
Right there.
Come on, what are you doing? Stop holding us up.
Sorry. This is us.
Alright.
So were we in the forward? And are we?
When we find the ground, then we'll figure out what the best way out is.
Yeah, okay.
I reckon we gotta go this way. Right?
Yes!
Boom! Aunt London, Aunt London.
Mr. and Mrs.
Get in there.
Yes! Oh, sweet! Oh, they're giving us a cot.
Oh, you want to go on the baby cot, Max? Look, there's a cot for Max.
He wouldn't even fit in that long ways, like he's too tall for it.
Where's the TV?
There it is. And I'm pretty sure this couch folds out to a queen bed, so we'll ask them to take this away because Max...
Nah, he can sleep in that.
There is no way he's going to sleep in that. Got a little desk. Oh, it comes with a kettle. We didn't have a kettle last time. So that's nice because I like to make a nice cup of tea.
Hello, Mother. Can you sort your camera out?
Yeah, just bear with me a sec.
Rolly's getting cross at me because
Rachelle's just being annoying.
I'm making him unpack all of the stuff into the cupboards.
Isn't that just annoying though? Like, the last thing you want to do
No, we're here
on
for...
your first day is unpack all your stuff.
Well, it's exactly what you should do because we've got one, then it's done, and then we've got 9 nights here.
Yeah, I know.
Stop complaining.
It's exciting,
Stop complaining. I know it's exciting.
And then you just want to do all the boring shit.
Just because you overpacked.
I don't overpack.
There you go. This can go in that cupboard.
You did overpack, I brought you.
Alright, now, so you can move my backpack. This is the schooner bar. It's all done up as a boat. What? No phone? No. No. Here we are.
Say hello.
Hello.
Take your hand up. Hello, wave. Hey.
We're just about to do our safety drill. So we're all waiting at the schooner bar. Let me show you.
Yeah, we can't come schooner.
Oh, it's not that kind of schooner.
Huh?
Not that kind of schooner.
That says schooner bar.
Yeah, schooner as in the kind of boat.
No, I don't think so.
That's why it's done up nautical theme.
I think it means like a schooner, like a beer.
No,
As if it means what you think, yeah. Up here.
Okay, go. Wow, that was a good one.
I was a better side to be on anyway.
Yes, quite. Here we go.
Moving.
Pirate ship. Port Denison. We lucked out being on this side of the boat, being able to see the Sydney Harbour Bridge as we're leaving. Is this your special bed?
Yes.
Nice
bed.
That made it all nice for you. A bit windy, but it's lovely weather.
cruising through Milford Sound. A nice thing to wake up to.
It's a big mountain, Maxie. Oh, looks like a big valley. I'm sure there's a lake up there. It's hard getting up. It's 7:15, but it's actually only 4:15 at home. So every day they've changed our time an hour. So when we got to New South Wales it was an hour. And then that night we changed on the boat, and then the night after we changed it again.
Maxie's not happy because he has to put his jumper on. Are you, Max? Welcome to breakfast. This is on deck 14. Pretty special.
Battery's going flat, got to charge it. It's pretty surreal. We're sitting in Milford Sound and the ship is turning around. It's so beautiful. We sat eating our breakfast, having a look at this view. And we're turning around really slowly. I imagine it's so that we don't disturb too much, but it doesn't look like we're just going to be disturbing anything in terms of the bottom. It's pretty deep.
I wonder how deep it is actually. Yeah.
I think he did say. There goes Maxie. Here they come back. So it is technically it's day 4 of our cruise, because we got on the boat on Wednesday and we cruised for 2 full days over the Tasman Sea, and it is now Saturday morning. So we've had a bit of it's been a bit funny. So I will be honest that I got a bit seasick on, was it Thursday morning? I woke up and I've been getting a little bit more morning sickness of a morning anyway in the last few days before we got on the boat. And anyway, I'm guessing, there we go, look at where we are. I'm guessing that just that plus the extra motion of the boat just really tipped me over the edge, and I was just a bit spewy in the morning, and then it really hit me on Thursday night. I was really sick. I was like, I couldn't keep my dinner down. Anyway, on yesterday morning, on Friday morning, I was still feeling really rotten. I had to cancel the all-access, or rearrange the all-access tour of the ship, because I just did not have the energy to be walking around the boat for 2.5 hours after having basically not been able to eat all day the day before. So then yesterday, when I was going in the lift to just go get some dry toast, just to help settle my tummy, there's some kayakers down there. Hang on. Come and wave to the kayakers and the fishermen. How awesome is that? That guy just doing his bit of Saturday morning fish. There's seals down there on that rock there. Yeah, so anyway, I ran into this couple and their daughter, and they had these sea bands, which I wish I knew about, because within 2 hours of putting these sea bands on, I felt like better. I don't know if it's placebo effect or they're actually doing something, but they're like pressure points. Those little white dots have got, there's a bead on the inside, and they press down on like the vein that's in your wrist. And I wasn't sure if they'd work for me, but they have done the trick. I was able to eat up as per normal yesterday. I hadn't spewed. Had a couple of times in the first, say, 3 or 4 hours when I put them on where I was like, oh, my tummy's churning. But last night was probably the most rocky night out of the 3 nights that we've been on the boat so far, and I was fine. Like, it didn't upset me whatsoever. here I am babbling on, and we've got this amazing view. Look at it. It's just wow. Yeah, so this is Milford Sound. We now have a couple of hours, and then we will be in, I think it's Dusky Sound, and then we go to Doubtful Sound. So we don't get off the boat. You can do some tours where you get off the boat and then you get back on tomorrow, but we didn't want to do that. They're quite expensive. And tomorrow we stop in Dunedin, which is where those people will rejoin us. But yes, we'll be in Dunedin for the day tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. This camera is just not doing justice to, like, these, the greenery is just like full-size trees. We're probably, what, 100 meters away? No, probably 300 meters away. Yeah, there's really so much to do on these cruises. So each day, like, you have a room attendant, and she makes up your room every morning, or mid-morning while you're out and about on the boat or on a day tour. And then in the evening she makes your room up. She gets it ready, like turns the bed down and everything for you, and leaves some fresh towels and things. And each day she leaves this cruise compass, so it tells you, I'll show you. It's like a little newsletter for the day, and it tells you what's happening, like the weather, where we're going to be stopping and everything. And then it tells you like what's happening. And then you've got like a whole list of itineraries. Oh yeah, there's always an offer or something for if you book your next cruise. Like this, it's usually like 30% off or whatever. There's a whole list of them. There's all the things that you can do. The shopping, because there's lots of shops and things on board. They have all the different deals. But mainly they have like information on shore excursions for the next day. They have all the different entertainment activities that are happening. What's happening in the different restaurants. Here we are coming to the end. That's our cruise director Joff and his mate, I think his name's Chris, is it? Yeah, so every day from about 6 AM till midday they have this news report of like what's happening on the boat, and they basically just read out the daily planner, and they read out announcements, and they tell you where we're going and give you some tips and stuff like how to use this. We've got Sea Pass cards that you get. Show you. Yeah, so this is the Sea Pass card, and it has your name on it, gets you into your room. You're allowed to take it with you off the boat instead of your passport and everything. And it tells you where you're dining, like what rooms to go to, and yeah, all the rest of it. Yeah, so they tell you a few tips on how to use that. What's wrong? Where's Blaze gone? No. You can get the tap, get the hose, and there he is.
Hey Max, what's your favourite part of the cruise so far? Max? Max? What's your favourite part of the cruise?
Blaze!
Blaze? Of course it is. Leaving the Dusky Sound. Ocean.
There's a beach. Apparently there's not too many sandy beaches in Fjordland.
Fjordland. This is Doubtful Sound.
Is it?
Yeah. It's doubtful I'm going to have any fun today.
Oh, why?
Because of the beanhead.
Oh, because he's sleeping. This is what I'm wearing. There's the baby. Max is wearing his egg shirt. Your egg shirt. Who are you on the phone to? We're on a date. I just dropped Max.
Oh, your video.
I just dropped Max off at the little Babies and Tots for an hour and a half. It's like 6:30. So we can go and see Jeff Green, and we think it's the real Jeff Green.
No, it is.
It definitely is. Are you excited?
Yeah.
You look thrilled.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah. We just ordered drinks. We're gonna have orange juice and fizzy soda water. What do you have?
Just water.
Water.
The other one ends in murder, apparently, which is rather terrifying. But I got married here.
It's so weird. It's 8 o'clock at night. We're just sailing between, we're on our way to Dunedin or Port Chalmers, and it is 8 o'clock at night. We have had our dinner, Max is in the shower, Rolly and I, we put Max in the little Royal Babies and Tots little program for an hour just so that we could go and see the comedian Jeff Green. Yeah, we've had our dinner. I'm in my jammies and it's so sunny.
I'm not surprised by everything last. I've broken my heart so many times I stopped keeping track. Talk myself in, I talk myself out. I get all worked up till I left.
Give round of applause one more time for Mr. Fabry, ladies and gentlemen. One more time.
Ah, that's not the menu button.
Rolly's finally got to go on the Xbox.
After all the little kids are just like, get out of here, I want to play FIFA.
All the kids are obviously probably at dinner, so we've already had dinner. Rolly's playing FIFA on the Xbox.
I don't even know the buttons, mate. Hang on, I need to get used to it.
There's the running track. Bumper cars. Table tennis. Over there, there's more tables and stuff. Gonna have a go of air hockey.
Get it, Mags.
Look how excited he is.
It's funny because he's actually kind of little as well.
Yeah. This is the adults only section. We're just sailing into Wellington for our second stop. So you can see. There you go. There goes the pilot. It's lovely calm sail at the moment. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to do our third stop in Picton due to a storm on the other side of New Zealand, between New Zealand and Australia. So we have to cancel our stop so that we've got the extra day to circumnavigate the storm, which is probably preferable than going to Picton and then sailing straight through the storm. That wouldn't be very pleasant. But the captain did say that it will probably be quite rocky, even though we're going around the storm. So that's great, isn't it? Hopefully these sea bands continue to work, because that would not be cool. That's the inter-island ferry, which goes obviously between North and South Island. I love how all the houses are built into the hill. So beautiful. I'm at the front of the boat trying to find a good spot for when we sail away. Evening report is that it is absolutely glassy. Look at that water. We're setting sail out of Wellington, heading back south around. Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Good boy. That's Alcatraz. It's not really, it looks like it. Pretty yucky out there. Back in Sydney. It's like 7 o'clock or 6:30 in the morning. Oh, hang on, it's really bright, the sun's there. Max has just gotten up. Yeah, so we're back in Sydney and we're about to go and have some brekkie and get off the boat.
Put your tongue out.
Very early. Daddy.
Come on, in the bathroom. Water. Come on.